ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, whatever you may or may not identify as, we're at it again. This time, I'm doing something a little different. I'm actually spectating a game of one of my better friends. I would like to think we're actually pretty good friends. Her name is Techtonic, and she streams, and I will link the stream as soon as we're done here. But I've been a little lacking on my shoutcasting lately, so I decided I'm gonna shoutcast her game. So she does a viewer game after most of her streaming sessions are done, like after all her ranked, and I'm going to spectate on that because, well, I mean, why not? So, and the blue side, we have Pompous Deer playing that Katarina. Probably going to be the mid lane. You never know. With sometimes these viewer games get a little weird. KJG 555 playing the Gangplank in the top lane. We've got the combination of Jinx Thresh in the bot lane, which is the combination I like to say. Jinx likes to kill people, Thresh likes to take their souls. They're a match made in hell. So there's that combination. And then, last but not least, the queen herself, Techtonic, playing that Rek'Sai. And then on the other side, we have Trakus in the top lane playing the Wukong. Neon Knight gonna do the mirror match here with the Katarina. That's gonna be quite the explosive matchup, actually. That's gonna be really dependent on who gets what ganks. Jarball and Swag, I thought he was banned. Pompous Deer, I'm very disappointed at you. You didn't actually ban somebody you said that was banning. You are no longer the queen of the Freljord. Anyway, Jarballin is playing that Nautilus. We've got Dreamer playing that Callista. And last but not least, we have Cecil playing on Annie. We have seen the Callista-Annie combination go far, particularly in the LCS where it was played by Wild Turtle and Lustboy, and boy did they play that lane so well. Beyond that, I'm not really seeing a whole lot. I don't know very many matchups here because a lot of these picks are a little off meta. For example, Gangplank and Wukong top lane. And to be honest, my knowledge of the top lane is a little out of it because I haven't main top lane since like season 3. Back when like Renekton could just kill anybody. But with that being said, we should be starting up pretty soon. Here we go. Alright, everybody's loading up. Got the Techtonic with that diamond border. She is now Diamond 5, on her way to Diamond 4 as of this recording. Wow, everybody has skins except for the blue team. I'm disappointed in the blue team. Like, nobody has skins. Come on now. We do have quite a few recent skins, actually. We have the Warring Kingdoms Katarina. We have the Warden Nautilus. And we have Sweetheart Annie, all of which just came out pretty recently. And as well as the Firecracker Jinx. Firecracker Jinx is probably my favorite skin that came out, which is strange to say because I love Sivir so much. But like that's how much I really like that skin. We should be getting into game pretty soon. I hear the wind, which means we should be starting. Any day now. Any day. Alright. Let me move these creatures around. Alright, we're good. Pretty standard starts. Cecil hasn't purchased anything yet. Cecil, come on. I usually turn off all chat, but I trust the tech stream and everybody in the tech stream to keep it civil, I guess, or at least not be so BM. So I'm gonna put that right there. Yeah, Pompous Deer, that jungle Katarina. Alright, so I'm gonna surprise these people and just type at them in the stream chat. One sec. Alright, so pretty standard starts. Doesn't look like anyone's gonna do a lane swap. Rek'Sai is gonna follow Katarina actually is gonna follow Rek'Sai at a blue buff. And yeah, not a lot of going on. I think Thresh and Jinx have a sort of advantage, just based on range, which is weird to say as a when you see a Jinx, you don't normally think, oh, they've got the range advantage. But I think in this particular matchup, um, yeah, Jinx does have the advantage as far as that range goes. Oh, knife fight in the mid lane. There we go. That's better. And monkey pirate fight in the top lane. All right. So the only thing that Kalista and Annie have in laning is going to be the fact that Annie has a stun, pretty much on demand, can single target stun, can area stun, whatever Annie needs at the time, and that's going to prove to be pretty optimal for stopping any kind of advance that anything on the blue team has, except maybe Gangplank, who has the whole orange thing, and it was K. Like I said, I really do enjoy the aesthetics that the Firecracker Jinx brings. I need a Firecracker Ziggs and like a whole Firecracker set. Firecracker Annie, new skin. Pompous Deer hitting level 3 late actually. So that leads me to believe that they're even on farm, but not so much on experience. However, there's a little bit of a dash fight, and Jarball and Swag coming in, gonna hook, and there's the oranges from KJ555, and he's gonna be okay. He's actually gonna laugh about it, and every time he laughs, he's level 3, but every time I hear a Gangplank laugh, no matter what, I always think they're shooting their ult somewhere, even though they're not. Ooh. Oh, got them both in the trap. However, that's a nice hook going onto Dreamer, but it's not going to be enough. All right, so back to the top lane, back to the bot lane. Not a lot going on right now. Just a lot of heavy poke, but not a lot of anything else really. And he does have her stun up, so Marble and Corgain have to play safely, or safer now, because not there's not a whole lot you can do from that stun. After that stun, you can pretty much die almost instantly. Oh, here comes a hook. Nice hook on the Cecil. I don't actually agree with the hook decision because then that happens. But oh, very nice. But first blood will go to Dreamer, getting the first blood with the Ren stacks. And is that going to be another one? There it is, flashing over Techtonic, and perhaps getting another one. I don't think Dreamer's going to get that one. No, Tectonic's going to go scot free. Oh, here comes Nautilus though. Nautilus senses it. There's the hook. There's the snare. Knock up from Techtonic. There's a chilling smite. And that... Oh, so ridiculously close there. Techtonic gonna get away. Just barely. Close but no cigar. Not even close, baby. Gangplank getting bodied pretty much here in the top lane. He has some CS advantage, but not much else. Here comes Jarball and Swag with on Pompadours. Oh my goodness! On Pompous Deer. Why did I say Pompadours? Ooh, Katarina pick up a kill. Oh, one more? One more, minions? Nope, nope, nope. Neon Knight will get away from that just fine. I think one more minion AA would have done that in for and given little Pompous Deer there a double. Those Rand stacks look brutal on Blood Moon Callista. They just look so graphic compared to the regular one. Oh, Wukong jumping in on Gangplank. Gangplank just gonna shrug it off. Ooh, hook going wide. There's the flame traps. Not gonna do much though. There's the Gangplank ultimate, but again, also not gonna do a whole heck of a lot. Track is gonna get away just fine with that clone. Gonna take a pot shot for his troubles, but that's fine. Oh my goodness, that was a nice engage there. Dreamir's on a killing spree, taking out Jinx. Oh, but is that gonna be a revenge kill? No, it's not! Dreamir with the double, but that's a shutdown. Thresh with the shutdown. That's a solo shutdown too. That wasn't like the 80 carry on Marble Kick has like nothing. And Dreamir's 4-1-0. So this is looking pretty dire so far. So they're gonna have to pick it up, at least somehow. But I think they were actually they're not giving enough respect to the Annie, and as a result, the Annie is just gonna like face roll them. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this. And Jarball and Swag just taking that Wraith camp or the Raptor camp and walking off with a little bit of Jarball and Swag. That's unfortunate for Techtonic, but good for everybody else as I pull up my mic to continue this cast. Oh. Techtonic once again, catching somebody out with some vision. Tech's gonna have to depend on Pompous Deer there, but Pompous Deer not quite quick enough. Oh, but Jarball and Swag coming back again. I don't know how much of a good idea that is. However, the blink from Katarina in front of Nautilus stopped him from being able to hook onto the wall, which is something I think he's gonna have to avoid next time. Pompous Deer can now use that to potentially outplay Nautilus. Maybe. And there's a hook going wide. That's a stun that didn't really do a whole heck of a lot, but it did kind of stop any other kind of advances from bot lane blue team. There's the Rek'Sai ultimate. Oh, there's a Flash Tibbers onto Marble Kick. Cecil getting the kill there onto Marble Kick. Cecil going to go in for a knockup. There it is! And there's another stun. Dreamer picking up core gain. Techtonic with a knockup, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. There's a double kill. Techtonic falling, and this should be the turret. It could potentially be Dragon as well. As soon as they get this next wave in, they can take this turret. Oh, Wukong gonna try and engage, but there's not much to engage on because neither of them actually have ignite. And there's the Gangplank ultimate to clear that wave and stop and stop the advances of the red team. Cecil saying, "Wow, rude," but I think that was worth. Again, not much action going on here besides in the bot lane. Bot lane about to grab this dragon. Katarina gonna come down to secure it of sorts, I think. Yeah. Katarina gonna come down to help secure it, but no help needed. Pompous Deer coming in alongside Techtonic. Oh, that sucks. Let's just be frank, that sucks. Here come Nautilus and Katarina trying to make a play up here onto Techtonic, but Tech is gonna slide on out like the Void Burrower she is and be a-okay. To quote Techtonic here, you thought you were under the impression. Tech gonna grab the Scuttle Crab. Meanwhile, KJG getting walloped by this Nautilus, but I think that they're gonna find that was a bad idea. Here comes oh that was a Wukong ultimate that was that's a shame. However, that's still gonna be a kill. Yep, yeah it is. Track is picking that up. A lot of farming going down bot lane, most of it going to Dreamer. Dreamer at 88 CS alongside that 6-1 and 1, 90 CS now. Doing a really good job CSing down there and has a lot of support from that any support. A lot of hard engage there. And there's just not much that Jinx and Thresh can do. Like, they don't respect the fact that Annie can engage and they're gonna just fall. Each and every time. Speaking of falling, here comes Gangplank. Try and make a move here. And he's gonna get whacked for his troubles. I mean, that's a pretty even trade there. But Gangplank has more sustain than Wukong does. Ooh. So, Kalista has a Hurricane now, and that's an engage. That's the hell of an engage. Renstack should take that out. Cecil grabbing one, Dreamer grabbing the other. Wow. There's not much you can say about that. Like, Hurricane Kalista is just really, really strong. We see it all the time. We see it all the time in LCK. We see it all the time in LPL. We see it in the NALCS, like I said, with Wild Turtle, Lust Boy. All these high-profile people picking up this Kalista because it's really strong. And they're just going to continue onto this. Like, I think my favorite usage of Kalista so far is the double lift Afromu Ballista usage there. Because that was incredibly strong. And here we see, you don't often see a team that doesn't have a Jinx outpush a Jinx. Because Jinx just has that attack speed steroid and just goes minigun and goes ham on those turrets. But if anybody can do it, it is definitely Kalista, as we are seeing now. Because Kalista, oh my goodness, that is just so broken. And I don't say stuff like broken lightly. Track is gonna try and beat up some more farm. They're actually largely, even in top lane, besides that one kill that Trackis got, they're largely even. Uh-oh, they're coming for Sam. Oh! Dreamer with the getting hooked on, and oh my goodness, that was quite a fight. That was actually the fight that Jinx needed to try and get something back into this game. Marble kick a little too high, but there's a hook from called Corgain. There's some nice little flame traps there to stop everybody in their tracks, and even Gangplank picks up the kill there. So, well done, both sides. That was a 2-for-2 exchange, pretty even, but excuse me. But even trades right now are going to favor the red team because of how ahead they already are. But that's kind of the way the cookie is crumbling right now. And Dreamer still bobbing and weaving with those spears. Oh my goodness, that is actually quite painful to spectate on. That's like actually pretty. Like I feel bad for people who have to watch that part of the video because oh my god, it's actually pretty painful to watch. The bob and weave from Callista is just something else. Oh boy. Hi, Prycurb. Everybody. Prycurb wants everybody to get boosted. And no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So I'm going to delete that person after this game. Kim is ruthless and merciless. It's more of those Ren stacks. Dreamer actually getting hit by a hook and bouncing into the... Oh my god, Cecil and Katarina picking up that kill. They need to really quickly take this turret, and they do. Oh man. That wombo from the Tibbers into the wombo from Tibbers into the Katarina Death Lotus is just something else. And there is a Gangplank ultimate once again, just trying to avoid so much tower devastation, trying to cut their losses sort of, while he's stuck here on this island. Meanwhile, that's Dragon number 2 for Red Team. So Gangplank has a kill and a slight CS advantage. Not kind of not the way I would build Gangplank, to be honest, but if it works for him, it works for him. So CS advantage going to Gangplank for now, and he also has pretty good poke advantage because he can poke from afar, and Wukong cannot. And there's a Chilling Smite from Techtonic, gonna try and get a kill here. There's a nice little hit. Grog Silk Blade, not quite enough. There's the Q that we were looking for. There's Katarina coming in, though. And she will pick up that kill onto Gangplank pretty much solo, and Techtonic just going to leave, which is probably the smartest idea. Alright, so Cecil does have her son available. She also is almost up with Tibbers. Oh man, that's... I have to like press space and go somewhere else whenever I see the ore block from Callista. The camera's just so rigid on it. It's like it takes too long to focus in on it. There's Gangplank with yet another ultimate. I don't know if that's going to be enough though. Like, I don't think it's going to be enough. There it is. Turret's destroyed. And at the same time, the turret is down, I should say. The last minion falls, and while Gangplank got a good chunk of those minions, didn't get them all because, well, he wasn't there. Looks like we have Thresh out of position here, and it looks like they're gonna try and punish him for it. Oh, actually that was very nice. That was a pincer onto a pincer. Like, that was a reverse pincer. Wow. That was super impressive on the blue team. Thresh saying I own you, but not actually hitting anybody. Rek'Sai shutting down Katarina, getting the double kill onto Kalista. And there's signs of life on the blue team here. They need to take that. They need to take that turret down ASAP. Now that Kalista's down, they can potentially take 2 turrets off of this. They need to use their wave clear. Here comes Jarball and Swag. Gonna try and do something, but there's not much that he can really do. Because he's actually focusing on Thresh, trying to get that easy kill. But it's not gonna happen. Oh, here comes Wukong. Wukong might get the easy kill. There's Gangplank ultimate going down. But they're all protecting each other. Really nicely done there. Techtonic now on a rampage. 4-2-1. Severely outfarming this Nautilus. And doing a really good job at protecting teammates. Gangplank, meanwhile, split pushing this top lane. He actually hasn't left top lane at all to pursue any of these kills. Which might be a problem. Because here comes Cecil with the stun. And I believe he has his oranges up, so it's not like that's a huge deal. But Katarina Death Lotus is a big deal. And there it is. If I were him, I would have actually hit my Raise Morale real fast to get my speed boost. And then I would have gotten my orange button ready, but I wouldn't have casted it yet. Stun. I would have had Raise Morale in advance, and then I would have ran that way. A little bit of trash talk going on, but it's all in fun. Here comes the Katarina fight. Oh, there's a Death Lotus going on. There's a double Death Lotus. They're spinning, man. Oh, and there's a Zhonya's Hourglass going down. Oh, Pompous dear. Not timing that. Oh, my goodness. They didn't time that just at the right time, or Pompous Deer would have gotten that kill 100%. But Pompous was about a second or so off, and that's what resulted in that kill. And here comes Techtonic. Techtonic smells blood. Oh, and Techtonic gets it. Unstoppable. Meanwhile, Kalista taking turrets. Here comes the Wukong ultimate. Wukong gonna pick one up. And not 2, though. 2 is not the magic number for Wukong. However, Cecil coming in. Not going to do anything. Just going to deter Wukong from going on. Here comes Dreamer from the side, though. The Gangplank ultimate going down. Not going to be enough. There's a rocket out of nowhere from Marble Kick. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Here comes Techtonic. Gonna fight off this, gonna fight off Cecil. Cecil going to fall. Not much else to say about that one. Dark Souls, nope. Dragon's up now. I expect him to start fighting for it. There is a flash knock-up from onto Neon Knight. Neon Knight does have Azonia's and using it. Techtonic is now godlike. Techtonic has really stepped it up from the from this mid game, in the mid game, I should say, and is steadily improving here over Nautilus and providing a way bigger team impact. Mistakes were made, says Pompous Deer. Yes, there were. And this opens up the dragon to the red team somehow. Oh, there's a nice hook onto Dreamer, but not much is going to happen out of that. Oh! Sorry, you're not Wild Turtle. You can't get that. That was pretty close, actually. If that was about a second earlier, maybe. But, unfortunately not to be. So everyone's kind of reset themselves away. Um, Callista, best objective thing person. And they're going to take this turret. They should be able to take this turret pretty easy. There's a hook onto Katarina, but no one's going to take that. Because that's literally all the CC they have. And that's not actually a good idea to go in on that. There's a Tibbers going down. Katarina just going to spin just to spin at this point. Is there going to be another one? Yep, there's a double. The Winston double from Katarina. And Gangplank just laughing his ass off. Which might be literal if Cecil gets his hands on her. Or gets her hands on Gangplank. Gruzzlebeard, is that you? Stop ghosting. Or stop smurfing, man. That's wrong. Meanwhile, Rek'Sai. Techtonic on that Rek'Sai. Taking that turret. Quite handily, actually. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Try not to panic. Panic anyway. I wouldn't panic if I were you guys. You guys are doing a really good job. There goes the ward. Track is getting spotted there. Good vision control here by the Thresh. Thresh needs to probably upgrade his... Oh, he has a coin. I don't like the coin. Because I can just buy Righteous Glory and do the exact same thing that the coin wants to do. And then I can have my, Oh, that's a flash. There's a Chilling Smite going down. Nice, slow on slow. There's a rocket. Techtonic, legendary. I don't think that the Zonias even went off. After some items, Tectonic's actually doing a really good job here. I want to say it was after the Tiamat and the Brutalizer. That was when Tectonic's Power Spike came in. There's a knockup going onto Dreamer. Nice anchor to whack at Techtonic. That might be a shutdown, actually. Callista grabbing the shutdown there. Another team fight going down. I believe Tibbers came out, but it wasn't very effective. There is Trakus falling to Katarina. And Callista gets a triple out of that. The only person up left is Jinx. And I think Jinx could actually hit that rocket if it was up. But it's not, so there you go. Marble Kick doing the sensible thing there and shooting him. See, right now Marble Kick's build actually doesn't have any attack speed, and I think that's a detriment. I think that Jinx needs to pick up the static after the Infinity Edge. That's my opinion. I'm not actually an AD carry main, but that's where I find my success as a Jinx player. Is picking up the Infinity Edge and then picking up the static, and then picking up a Bloodthirster or what have you. Probably the Last Whisper, because at that point people have armor, like Katarina for example. But that's my opinion on that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the best AD carry in the world, but that's what I would do, and it has proven successful for me. On the other side, I actually wouldn't pick up a static right away because you have attack speed. Was Callista? Because you pick, I think she picked that up just recently. The Bloodthirster and the Infinity Edge were there, or the components for them were there. But so I think that's an okay purchase, but there's no armor penetration there, and I don't think you actually need a whole lot of armor penetration there for Callista, because your Ren stacks do stupid amounts of damage. Sorry, but it's certainly something to look at. So on the other side, we have actual AP carry Annie there by Cecil, with the Rabadon's Death Cap and the fully stacked Rod of Ages. It looks like and not even bothering to build up that Spelty Sedge. Oh, draw ball and swag caught between a rock and a Void Queen. That's not good. Dreamer is gonna be there, but I don't think you want to. I don't think you want to fight that because she's pretty big right now. Techtonic is doing work, like so much work. And I think they can actually push this in for a win. Oh, Cecil coming in with the Tibbers. And meanwhile, there's another fight going on. Wukong got everybody in an ultimate. Deathblood is going down. But 2v4, that's not going to be that's a really nice wombo. And it does deter them. But it doesn't do much else after that. So instinctively, Techtonic going down towards the Dragon, which is probably the best rotational play you can make right now. Track is picking up that Randuin's Omen. Because there is... Actually, Trakus doesn't have any magic resist, which might actually bite him in the rear end there. There goes Wukong, taking off. He's gonna try and take off, but that rocket's gonna stop him. And there it is. I was waiting for the blink in. Oh, Cecil coming in, got the stun off. Marble kick, not long for this world. Marble kick going to fall to Jinx. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Neon Knight picking up Korgani. In hindsight, I probably should have canceled that. That's great. Not much going else here. So I think if somebody needs a static, it would probably be Gangplank. Because Gangplank Wave Clear is actually pretty strong. Callista doing work on that inhibitor. And they're going to get that inhibitor largely for free because nobody wanted to go in on that. Techtonic coming back in. There goes the Yoma's Ghostblade being popped. There's a Chilling Smite, I believe. And this is going to be one of the slowest fights ever, but after it gets to the point where it needs to get, there's a slow going down. There's a Chilling Smite back at Techtonic. But Tech, oh my goodness, there's a Tibbers doing... Oh, Tech is back on a killing spree. And... Oh my goodness, stop that. There's a nice hook. Here comes Katarina off to the side. Katarina on the blue team will pick up a kill onto Cecil. Jinx picking up that revenge kill. And there is a Zhonya's. Well done, Zhonya's, actually. But that is a clean ace. And that should be Baron. Yeah, that's going to be Baron. And after this Baron, they actually need to protect the base. Because those supers are going in. And, oh, by the skin of her teeth does she take that. Techtonic gonna grab this blue buff. And Katarina doing a really good job wave clearing there. A lot of action, back and forth action going on. Alright, so they need to keep, they have the Baron. They need to make sure those supers are largely ineffectual, which means somebody needs to be over by those super waves and needs to fight them. Not necessarily get anywhere with it, but they need to fight it. In the end, I'm in a fan game. So it's actually going back into Blue Side's favor. They picked up that Baron. They're largely closing up that gold lead. They just need to push up and take some more turrets and grab an inhibitor, and they'll be back into this game. Oh, Cecil, that ward was a little questionable. Oh, Dreamer with the getting hooked. Gangplank ultimate going down. Marble kick gonna pick that up. Here comes everybody else though. Katarina coming in with the nice little everything. Katarina was a triple kill actually. I didn't even get to call that because I was still tongue tied. But Katarina picked up a triple kill there. That can actually be the end there. They can actually end it off of that. They're gonna try and keep Pompous Deer over here because what they want to do is they actually want to have those supers that are in mid lane push into the turrets. That way, Pompous Deer has to choose between saving that inhibitor or saving the Nexus turrets or saving the inhibitor. And eventually, they all decide to pick the Nexus turrets as the wave comes by. If I was Nautilus, I would actually tank this, to be honest. Like, there he is. He's gonna tank it. Oh no, he's not. That's a bad idea. This is why I'm not Diamond, guys. Don't listen to me. Welp. I don't think he was listening to me, but oh my god, that was a funny coincidence there. So that's gonna open up an opportunity for blue team to come back. There's a nice flash Tibbers. Probably not the target you want to Tibbers onto. Ow! That shutdown. Holy moly. Tech is doing work. I think I said that a couple of times, but now they need to push in. They need to push this in, grab a turret, and stop and do that. This is the best time to do it because their inhibitor is going to pop back up in just a moment. So there's the minions pushing in right now. Now they need to auto attack the turret. Maybe, maybe, maybe not. Oh my god. Stop focusing on Callista, except when she gets hooked. There's a nice play. Nada's kind of exposing himself a little bit there, which is pretty rare for a guy in a full suit of armor. And there's another dragon call by, I'm assuming, Techtonic, which is the right call to make right now because again they can't seem to push their way in, so they can always get dragon. And that is a dragon for blue team. Here comes a combo though. There's a Nautilus going in with the hook, gonna target Techtonic with that depth charge. However, the backline is getting decimated by Katarina and by Callista. And I think that's gonna be a clean ace. If that's a clean ace, that is game. That is a quadra kill on Katarina. And that is ace. That is a game. And I don't think I have anything else to say about that other than my goodness, that was pretty rough. See, they just need to fight these Nexus turrets and they're good. They're good. Nice use of Zonias there. And that's game. Good game, well played to red team. I'm going to call that team Cecil and the Memes versus Techtonic and the Stream. Memes versus Streams. That's what I'll call that. So, if you're watching this on mine, and you probably weren't, then you should go back to the stream and listen to whatever Tech is saying, because I'm sure she is saying nice things about everybody, because she likes to do that. So, from Decavolty, who is solo casting this, to everybody else who is listening to this, thanks for watching.